everybody, and welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe, and please comment below if you'd like to. I'm going to show how the Roughgen 1.2 meter basic design goes together. This is a 3D printed model that has carbon supports. The links can be found in the description below. It's available from SoarKraft. This one's built out of PLA, and this one is PETG. This is PLA, and the details are really nice, and it's very stiff, but it's also it cracks. PETG, it's flexible. It can handle a little bit of abuse and roughness and landings, which, as you'll see, I'm rough in landings. All right, so let's get to the building and show you how these are put together. Today we're going to be building two Roughgen 1.2 meter slope gliders. One out of PLA and one out of PETG. They both go together the same way, as the print files were designed for a simple and easy build with fewer parts. This is the basic kit that uses 3 servos. Let's get started. For me, they usually long outlast the rest of the plane. I'm lightly going to go over the hinge. Just make it go back and forth until it loosens up. And it'll eventually just go back and forth. Using white paint because, well, black doesn't show up. Trial fit my okay. The elevator servo goes in. You can use double sticky tape, you can glue them in however you want. There's a wall on the interior to glue to. A piece of cellophane tape. Goes through the servo section. You can look and see the servo wire hole, and as you feed it through, usually you can, then you kind of flip it back and forth, flip it around. It's kind of a pain first couple of times doing it, then you get a knack for it. I'm going to start with the fuselage tail, and I want the carbon rods in this particular one to just barely stick out. It's critical that they're well centered so that I use the Dubro Mini Easy connectors, but then I change out the screw to a 3/8 inch long screw. And this turns it into something similar to like the multiplex. Okay, so now that the carbon's all glued in place, let's start assembling the rest of the fuselage pieces on this part of the carbon, and then I'm gonna put it all on this. Yeah, I put a little bit extra on, but better than not enough. And push it together. The CA sticks to the carbon really well. Alright, so I got my elevator control horn in place, and I got a mark at the center of the carbon, and I've test fitted it to make sure that everything fits the way I want it to. Put some glue on space. And real quick. Make sure this goes up and down right. And put a little bit of extra glue on. And this thin glue gets in to everything. So now we're going to put in the radio tray, or the interior, front interior. Crux of this, you need to twist and push. Get this piece underneath that edge without breaking it. Come on. And then it should slide the rest of the way back. It's a bit of a tight fit, but there we go. Once you get it in, feel it's in there. Check, making sure it's straight. And all your radio gear. All right, we're going to test fit our nose cone. Make sure it's straight. Looks straight to me. And we're going to start adding some glue. Alright, so we're going to make the push rod for the elevator. Use our Z-bender. All right, now that it's in the right place, I'm going to just tighten it down. Alright, let's there we got a double Z-bend push rod. Put the screw in the horn so that the servo horn does not come off. Now, that happened several times. And we're gonna glue our servo cover on to the servo. tail piece on. What we have now is just need to mount the radio gear and then balance it. You want to balance it 52 millimeters behind the leading edge, which is about where this spar is, just a little bit behind it. Let's do some programming and it's ready to fly. Right now we're going to build a Roughgen out of PETG. All these parts were printed. Now I just need to trim them and get them ready to put together. Okay, now that they're built, the basic setup for the control surfaces are available in the description below and or on the website at SoarKraft.com. So both the PLA and the PETG build the same way. There's not much different. There are other variants that can also be added, like a 4-servo wing, a rudder. You can change out the tail to a T-tail or a V-tail, and there will be a power pod variant coming. So please subscribe, like, and comment. So let's go flying. Here's the one we just built out of PLA, and here's the one we did out of PETG. Oh. Oh, need to turn my rates up. Well, that's pretty good. Ooh. Oh, right on a rock. How'd it do? Oh, squished it a little bit there. Nothing a little tape won't fix. But not too bad. You need to take some nose weight out. And maybe fix that crack too. Not too bad. All right, here goes the PLA version. Oh. PLA flies pretty good. Let's see how it lands. Oh, missed the spot. Oh, oh, I see a piece. Means something happened. All right. Oh, a little bit of crunchy crunch right there. Yep. A little bit of tape will fix that up. You know, this like clearish blue was really crispy. It did not print very well. So I'm kind of not surprised that it did not like that bush. The leading edge is fantastic, but you know, that's the way it is. The rest of it looks pretty good. Sweet.